Let's have a short lecture about geometry. More often than not, mathematics works based on analogies. With linear algebra, that's extremely relevant. We said that a scalar has no dimensions. What else has no dimensions that you can think of? Well, the geometrical idea of a point. A point is obviously the simplest object in terms of geometry. It has no direction nor size. A scalar is like a point. Then we have vectors. A vector has one dimension. It's like a line. However, it has a direction. It can be oriented in many ways. I would really like to plot this on a two-dimensional plane. However, to get into 2D, we need something else. The only way to get from a line to a plane is by crossing it with another line, right? So, two-dimensional space is defined by two lines. Well, two lines means two vectors, and in linear algebra, a matrix is a collection of vectors. Therefore, any two-dimensional plane can be represented by a matrix. This idea is very simple, yet extremely powerful. Let's explore the two-dimensional plane. If I want to represent a vector, say 2, 5, it would be a line from the origin of the plane to the point of position 2, 5. The direction is always from the origin of the graph to the endpoint. The vector -2, -5 would be exactly the opposite of the first one. The vector -2, 3 would appear the following way, and so on. As you can see, each of these vectors has a direction determined by its values. Okay. By the way, this vector is 1, 0, while the other one, 0, 1. Taking these two vectors together, we can create a matrix. 1, 0, 0, 1. This matrix is basically made up of small portions of the two axes, x and y. What's important, though, is that if I remove everything else from the graph, this matrix would define the two-dimensional plane we were just looking at. Actually, every two vectors I take would define the 2D plane we are looking at. In fact, for you watching the course, all these matrices are defining the plane of your screen right now. Cool! A nice free online tool to play around with is the 3D Vector Plotter by academo.org. You can specify each vector of interest and fiddle with the plots. This website allows you to create all kinds of matrices up to 3 by 3. In this way, you will get a better grasp of the geometrical concept accompanying vectors and matrices. Great! Let's get out of geometry and back to linear algebra. Note that you can come back to this lecture at any future point and look into these ideas with fresh eyes. Thanks for watching.